Okay. Let's get started. Leave the music on because today, got my angry face back on. Today, I don't think I'm gonna game today. We're gonna, actually, let me lower the music a little bit. Really quick stream to finish off where I was at last time. I'm trying to figure out this program and get a stop button to work and all that. So anyway, I did some work on my own and came to the conclusion that maybe a stop button isn't the best solution anyway. It's certainly something that can be looked into. Whether it's something that would work with the speech recognition package as it is right now, I don't know. It might, but it's not something I know how to do easily. You might be able to fork it and then adjust the listen function, but that's too much work. Plus, I don't really think it's necessary in hindsight. The more I look into it, the more I'm like, no, how the package is set up kind of makes sense to begin with. So not adding a stop button, but what I did do was add a little bit more control to VTS GERS. It gives the user more control over how the listen function basically listens. So I have this energy settings function, but really it just sets the dynamic energy threshold, which is basically the you can think of it as like the audio level that triggers when listening stops and starts. Oh, hello, Centipede. Yes, the outfit change. Really, I should have been wearing this outfit last time, but I forgot. This is my science-y project, STEM project outfit. Just a lab coat, because it makes me feel more science-y. But I was just talking about how when I was working on this last time, I was trying to add a stop button, but that didn't work out. So, but the more I looked into it, the more I realized that I don't think I want a stop button anyway. I think how the speech recognition package is set up right now makes sense. And really, rather than add a stop button, I just give the user more control over some of the listening settings. So if a noise gate isn't working out for them, for the user, like a noise gate works out for me, but I got some feedback and some people supposedly are still having problems. So I think this might solve it, hopefully. Dynamic energy threshold sets the audio level that starts and stops listening. So if there's noise in the background, this you can kind of play with this threshold, see what works for you. Pause settings, that's if English isn't your first language, you might be not as fast of a talker. So these pause settings can allow you to set a longer pause time so that listening will continue for a certain length of time before it stops. And then calibrate ambient just calibrates for the ambient noise in the surrounding environment. And so, yeah, that's the work I did on my own time, and I'm just doing a real quick stream to finish it up because how I have it set up, And man, I should have set this up a little bit differently. Let me move all, oh, now my VTube Studio is going crazy. That's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. I'm floating. Where's my VTube Studio window? There we go, kind of, not really. All right. Oh, because the window's all shaped weirdly. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm doing all this because I'm doing window capture right now, but if I want to show the program, I should do display capture. And my second display is cleaner, so. Yeah, I was teleporting everywhere there for a bit. Okay. So now I should be able to maybe do that. Yes, okay. And then I can do this. And then this pops up. So now this looks a little, oh, well. Now this looks a little different. I got the talk to your buddy button still, but then you can calibrate for ambient noise. And I have a noise gate up anyway, so it's gonna set that to 0. But if you don't have a noise gate, this should help you. Whoever chooses to use this. Pause duration, you can play with that now, and now I'm getting a little bit more fancy with it. I could set this to, say, 100, and it sets it, but not only does it set it for this use, it goes into the settings file, changes that so the settings are kept. I know, very sophisticated stuff. So yeah. And then I could calibrate again, and then it'll reset it. Oh, I was talking, so it didn't set it back to 0, but hold on, let me do that again. Damn. I'm getting fancy. Yeah, quality of life improvements. Well, I mean, I don't know. So what I'm thinking is, I have a pretty good thing going here with these little text boxes that apply to the settings file itself. And these custom buttons, what they do is they take from the settings file. So what if instead of having to shut down the program to adjust these custom buttons, you had these same kind of text box inputs for the custom buttons? I think it makes sense. I don't know. Because then you can change a button on the fly. I think that makes sense. So I'm gonna do it. And then this text box I'll just keep as like a wild card button. Which you could argue though, now I'm going back on it because well, if this text box input is kind of the wildcard input, would you really need to adjust the custom buttons on the fly? You might. Hold on, let me see something. If I just did this. Okay, and can I do that again? Okay, huh, okay. Huh. I don't know, maybe I want to keep it how it is then. No. No, I think I want to, damn, I don't know. No, I think I want to change it. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to change it. I'm going to do a similar thing with these custom buttons as this text box input. I think if I don't like it, well, I can revert back to it. So, okay. So how do I want to do that? I basically just want to copy these. I think. Yeah, no, that's fine. This one. I'm gonna have to have another variable for that, huh? Well, that's okay, I think. Let me kind of plan out what I want to do here. Will I need another? Yeah, I will, because it needs to go into the settings file to change it. That's fine. System one. System one. That's the one. Okay. You don't like this because this variable doesn't exist yet. So I'll fix that. Two, three, four, five. Custom one. Custom two. Custom three. Custom four. Custom five. Okay. This label is just gonna be, well, custom message one. Yeah, that works. And then I think I have them spaced by 30, right? 60, 90, yeah. This will be 20. Oh, not 1200. 22. 120. Okay. Then I think I'll just get rid of you guys for now. No, I still need them, right? Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit different from the other text box. Oh, because I keep hitting M, and now my angry face is back. Is that a universal? It must be, because none of my other expressions change. Right? Yeah. For whatever reason, my angry expression is a universal key. I need to fix that. Okay. So I might appear angry every now and again. If I ever hit an M key, which is going to be often because I have these custom variables. So I'll need the apply button still, but then I'll also need another button for actually activating the message. So I could split the apply button in half. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We can see how it looks and go from there. I'll also want a keybind input though. So I have a lot of apply buttons. I don't think I need that many apply buttons. Probably just one apply button that sets everything in the program. Would make more sense. Make a lot more sense actually. But how would I want to go about that? If I had a universal apply key, it would have to find all the fields in the GUI. Shouldn't be terribly difficult. It would just kind of be what? No, it would be a little bit different. I thought it could just be a copy of one of these functions or extension of one of these functions, but that doesn't work because these settings work a little bit differently than the custom messages. But could have a custom settings function for any button. Then a function that calls all those setting functions. Does that make sense? It might not be the cleanest way to do it, but it makes sense in my head, so I think that's what matters. Oh, hello, Archie Bubbles. Yo, what's up? I'm trying my hand at this, I guess you can call it a speech-to-text program. For VTS POG. Oh, yeah, what's up? What's your question? Let me think. So I think I do want to do that function idea that I was thinking about. Custom. I don't know. What do I want to call it? Oh, Archie Bubbles. I appreciate. Oh my gosh, I have my angry face back on. I'm gonna pass, but flattered you'd think I fit the bill for that. But thanks anyway. But good luck with that. We trying to gain some views. Yeah, I think that's same with me. I don't know if I'm succeeding in that respect, but we'll get there one day, Archie. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Okay. Let's do. Do I want that to be an argument? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you're still around, Archie, but I might. I don't know if I would help you gain viewers, honestly. But again, flattered, and good luck. And Centipion, you also have a question. What is that? I'll just do that. Keep going back and forth on what I want to do here. Do I have a reference sheet? That's a great question. Do I have a reference sheet? Hold on. Because now I'm curious. Let me go back to my window capture so I can dig around real quick. I don't know if I ever got one. I should ask for one. My artist is Japanese, so there's a language barrier. So, but Deep L came in clutch. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's AI translator, and really helped me out. But yeah, I should ask for that because I feel like that should be, at least in the English side of things, pretty commonplace, YouTubers to have a reference sheet. Okay, where should I look for that though? Where did I get all my files? I might, and I just have no idea. I should go to, where would I have that? Maybe inside VTube Studio. What am I working on, Archie Bubbles? I am working on this program called VTS GERS, and it's a speech to text. It adds a speech to text capability to VTS POG, and VTS POG is a program that allows you to talk to, well, it gives speech to your AI buddy. It doesn't allow you to talk to your AI buddy out of the box. So this program adds that capability. So if I were to run this program, oh, because I had it open, I think. Oh no, because I'm messing with it, so it won't work. But let me see if I can open up this version of it. Yeah, no, that's totally cool, Archie. Have a good night, day, wherever you might be. So let me see here. Okay, I found my files, but I don't think it does contain a reference sheet. It contains textures. And PNGs. So I'll have to inquire about that, because I feel like I should have that. This is the best I got. If I can figure out how to... Oh, okay, yeah. Let me do this. Instead of capturing PyCharm, let me capture... Can I not capture that? Why can't I capture that window? I feel like I should be able to capture this window. Okay, well, you know what? I don't have to capture the window because I can just do this. There we go. Okay. This is the best I got. Just PNGs. I just have, it looks like I just have the live 2D files, which was fine with me because that's all I needed. But yeah, I should get the reference sheet if one exists. But I just have PNGs of all the outfits I have. That's the best I got. So there's this that came with it, and then this. Oh, well, I need to make that the active window. This was the original outfit when it was on the marketplace. I was browsing this site called, I might be pronouncing it wrong, but it's spelt like Nizima, and it's like a VTuber marketplace, VTuber avatar marketplace, and this was the original. How it looked at first. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is almost perfect. This is almost the exact aesthetic that I'm looking for. But as cool the butterflies are, this guy, he was originally called Butterfly Man. As cool as the butterflies are, I wanted a space theme. So that's what I asked for. If the artist would mind replacing these butterflies, keep them as an option, you know, in case I'm feeling the butterflies one day, which again, they're cool, but as the Lord of the Moon needs to rock the moon somewhere on his outfit. So, bam, those are added, replace the butterflies, and that's what I usually wear for gaming. But I also knew that I wanted to do STEM projects, so I asked if it was possible to add just a lab coat as an option. And, you know, I'm not one of those people who it wasn't, you know, I didn't when I paid for it, basically, is what I'm getting at. I didn't feel entitled to these changes. The artist was compensated for all the changes I requested. I was not trying to be difficult. The art as it was very, very, very good. But I also had a vision, and I asked, the artist agreed. We came to agreement on a price, whatever. And I got my lab coat. Yeah. So yeah, very simple lab coat. But that's fine with me. And yeah, so, and I think the rest is just variations of those outfits. So then without my monocle, yeah, I can't tell what the difference is with the other. Oh, my arm's down in these last four. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah. That's the best I got, but you're right, Syntipion. I should look into a reference sheet. Speaking of which, if you're familiar with reference sheets, well, I guess VTubing's kind of niche anyway, so I guess you're probably pretty familiar with VTubing in general, I guess, then, if you're asking for reference sheets. Who do you usually watch? Who's your fave VTuber? If you watch VTubers. I'm guessing so, since you had mentioned that, but maybe not. Well, you watch me from time to time, so or do you just kind of try to hunt down the or not hunt down, but look up the lesser viewer VTubers, see what kind of streamers you might find. I should do that more often, to be honest. Roy Hyoy. I'll just call you Roy. I don't know if I pronounced that last part right. Hello. I hope you're doing well. It's nighttime here. It might be daytime over wherever you're at, but hope you're having a good day. Got back into VTubers a couple months ago after years of not watching. I watched all of Vant2Crow Bringer's streams and ran out of content. Huh, okay. I haven't heard of them before. Are they indie? Maybe hearing the Smart 2D Man will make me fall asleep. Hey, yeah, it's certainly a possibility, Roy. I like to do these STEM projects from time to time, but they can, they're certainly not as action-packed as video games, so. Oh, you know what? Now that you just say Vanta, Syntypion, it sounds more familiar. So, okay. Oh, so I was like, wait, what about indies? So I went on Twitch and sorted by just started and found you. Oh, nice. Well, very good. Yeah, and that couldn't be more accurate. Just started, I'm guessing must be like just started streaming, like just started their stream. But in our case, I just, when you found me, I literally just got back into streaming. So cool. You fell asleep on Sai's previous coding stream. Yeah, you know, it's understandable, to be honest. I'm hoping to do more. If I do more STEM, which I will do more STEM project streams, but they'll hopefully be a little bit more exciting, or at least a little bit more interesting to watch. But I've gotten feedback on this program, so I'm trying to implement it, just get it out of the way. I had started late anyway, so just wanted to see if I can knock this out. Had some good reviews about him. Yeah, well, we'll see here. Okay. Where was I? Custom message settings. So let me see if I can get this to work how I want it to. I could have a universal apply button, but maybe just for simplicity's sake tonight, for this version, I just work on an apply button that works for the custom message buttons. And then, because I think that'll be simpler to do, and then if I want to make a universal apply button, I can in a later version. But tonight, I think I'll focus on the custom messages. So we'll just have a universal custom apply button that goes to the custom settings function. And we won't need an argument, right? No, we won't, because will we? Will we need it? I don't know. No, we don't. I don't think. Now I'm second guessing myself. I might actually. What am I doing this that for? So I think this will be Syntypion's third time hearing it. So, but just so you have the gist, Roy, what I'm doing here is basically a speech to text capability for this other program I use that helps me talk to my AI buddy Star here. So if I were to do this, so this was my, well, actually, no, this is my current version. Let me switch to, I want what? Window capture or display capture? No, I want display capture. Yeah. So this is my program as it is in its last stable state. And if I go talk to your AI buddy, click that. Hey, hello, Star. Can you say hello? Oh, well. I paused a little bit too long there. Yes, I know, Star. Oh, you still sent. This is how it usually works, right? When you want to try to show something to someone and then it messes up when you go to show them, but it was working great previously. And then, okay, here we go. I'll press the button and then I'll start talking. Star, can you say hello to Roy? So yeah, it works like that. But, so I released this for free for other VTubers who might find use in the program to use. And I got some feedback and oh, is it? It's not saying hi. Is it? Oh, you know what? It's not, because I didn't set this because I was working on the program, but here we go. Okay. Very scuffed out here tonight. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. It should work this time. Hold on, let's see.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Okay, there we go. Star, can you say hello to Roy one more time, please?
Hello again, Roy. It's wonderful to have you join our cosmic conversation once more. If there's anything you'd like to discuss or explore, feel free to share. Let's continue our journey through the universe together.
So there you go. After all that scuff, yeah, I didn't set it up properly tonight because I was working on the program itself. So, but there we go. We got there eventually. So yeah. So, but now I'm just working on feedback I got from other people who no inconvenience at all. I have fun showing it off because it's just cool, I think. And it's even cooler that something I made is being used by others and they're finding use with it, and I don't know, I find a lot of satisfaction in that. But it'll get more use if it works more broadly and generally for people, which I think it does right now, but I just got some comments back saying it'd be great to have this and that and this and that. So I'm trying to add those things bit by bit. So yeah, that's where things are at. And I have these little custom buttons that can do just preset messages.
Sai is so cool and awesome.
Star complimenting me, and beep boop bop. Is this beep boop bop?
Error, error, error.
No, it's error, error, error. This is beep boop bop.
Beep boop bop.
And what's this one?
Science rules.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, that's where things are at right now. So I'll close that. But now I want to add the ability to... The robot is a boomer? You know, Star might be, because I don't know when Star was made. Star might in fact be a boomer. I just found her in the corner of this abandoned lab, and just got the power running on her, and this is her. So she might be. Are you making up lore on the spot? No, I'm not. Syntipion, what would make you say that? Since you're calling me out on it, yes and no, kind of. I had lore going for myself before I streamed. So before I had that whole rigmarole with moving to a new job in a new place, and before my very, 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 very first time streaming last year, which didn't end up being long because I had to move and stuff, whatever, I did come up with lore. And then I came back to streaming this year, reread that lore, and I was like, oof, it's kind of cringe. So it's funny how you can write up something initially and it sounds so cool, and then you come back to it and you're like, ooh, yikes, that's kind of cringe. So I don't know, I have to think about it. My original lore, which I don't know, I could make it my original lore, which may be my actual lore, I don't know, was that I woke up on this abandoned moon base and all by myself, and it's very confusing, right? Because oh my gosh, now I'm suddenly on the moon, on an abandoned moon base, and I have no idea what's going on. But it's all this high-tech stuff, and Steins Gate is one of my favorite animes, so it served as a lot of inspiration, and there was going to be this mysterious organization that was behind all this high-tech stuff in this abandoned moon base. But why was it abandoned? Why is no one else here anymore? I found Star, and Star wasn't there initially, but I was thinking about reincorporating Star into it, but then I just got rid of the lore and decided I'd come back to it later. But yeah, so it was along those lines, and then I found like this box, and it said something about naming me as the Lord of the Moon and welcome and to your new wardrobe and some mysterious message that I forgot what I said it said. And so yeah, I don't know. I think it has potential, but the way I had it written out initially on my About Me page was kind of, I don't know, it made me cringe a little bit. So I'll come back to it. I'll iron it out. Maybe go to one of my more creative, artsy buddies to get their inputs on it. So yeah, that's what it was. And maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I might just have to work on how it's laid out. But that's what it was. Okay, so I don't think I want this apply button, right? Actually, I do, as its own thing. And then instead of doing this, since that'll be long and confusing and I'll forget what I did and didn't do. Good idea, bad execution. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was something. That's a good way to put it, Roy. It was something. So, but, you know, we're just starting off here, right? I figured, I don't need lore right now. And it's really, if I ever do get to the point where I have a following, then I can think about it. But I wasn't gonna have like a lore video anyway or anything like that, so I figured, not a big deal right now. Something to come back to. Oh, and thank you for following, Roy. But yes, that's exactly how I would put it. It was something. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay, is that the best way to do what I'm trying to do here? I don't know, but you sound nice. Oh, well, thank you, Roy. I try to be. I feel like somewhere along the way, I don't know if you meant that as in literal sound or if like I'm a nice person. But in either case, thank you. Do I not have those other variables set? No, I do. I have custom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But maybe because they're not associated with a button yet, probably, is why they're being highlighted. Yeah, I think so. Entry insert. What does that do again? Oh, right. The defaults. Nice guy. Oh. Uh oh, voice too. Well, thank you. um let's do, what do we want to do here? This isn't the pause level, but we want the default to be what? The custom one message. Okay. Custom one message. Is that right? Oh, wait. I think I have repeated yep, I do. This should change to something else. Let's do input. Here. Then this will be input, and we have to change all these. That's okay. I thought this might be quick, but the more I think about this, might not be as simple as I was thinking it was. I mean, it's not complicated, just tedious maybe. By the way, is it okay to draw fan art of you? Figured I'd ask just in case. Absolutely, Syndipion. I'm flattered that you would even think about doing that. No, yeah, that's totally fine. Just thinking about doodling in the future while I watch your streams. Yeah, no, feel free. I appreciate you asking though. But yeah, no problem at all. And very flattered that you would do that. So yes, absolutely okay. Let's set this pretty low here. I need to make the window probably a little larger. 300 might be too big, but that's what we're gonna go with for now. And then I think I want to get rid of all these. Set this to, I don't know, 270 maybe? Actually, what was it before? 190 and that was 165. Do 250. It's 165 and 190, so that's 25 plus 25, 275. You like VTubers or just are one yourself? No, I'm a big fan of VTubers, and that's why I became one, I guess. Well, kind of. So I've always felt like I've wanted to teach people stuff, but so like teacher was always something that I found was a very noble job to take on. But man, some kids can be so cruel, and I don't know. The teachers aren't paid nearly enough for what they do. It's really a tough job, and I give big props to them. They're not paid nearly enough, but you know, engineering pays more, so that's the route I took. But I always found teaching interesting, and you know, up until this point, I was the student, right? Just learning stuff. But now I'm out of school. Now I've been an engineer for a bit, and I don't know. It'd be cool. I'm certainly still learning things. I don't think I'll ever stop learning, but why not learn while learning with others and maybe teaching where I can along the way? So for example, here, what I'm doing here, is this the best way to make this program? Probably not, but it gets the job done, right? So if you're not familiar with coding, you know, maybe someone who's a VTuber who wants to do speech to text stuff, work with my program, add stuff to it, they can follow along with my video and see how they can adjust the program for themselves to fit their needs and whatnot. So teaching. So that's a lot of rambling to say. I want to do like teaching / learn together kind of STEM project streams. And VTubing is just kind of nice because you stay at least semi-anonymous. So, yeah. Plus, it's nice to be in my pajamas. So, VTubing is also nice in that regard. Which ones, if I'm open to sharing? Oh, well, you're not going to judge me for it, are you? Some people are very, what's the word? Headstrong about their brands or VTuber brands, groups they support. You don't strike me as that type, Centipede, but I'm just saying. But yeah, no, I'll tell you. VShojo, just about any of them. They're all pretty cool to watch from time to time. I feel like I'd watch Hololive more if they were on Twitch, but they're not. So I do enjoy watching them, but they're not on Twitch. So, and Twitch is my go-to. So, yeah. And all the popular indies I watch from time to time too. But VShojo is definitely probably the go-to VTubers that I watch. So Niji Sanji, I did watch too. Pamu was very good stuff. Very, very cool to watch. But unfortunately, she graduated now. But maybe she'll be reincarnated in some regard, hopefully. And that whole, almost all the ones I liked from Nichi Sanji graduated. Yeah, they, seem to be having problems lately. It's an interesting situation, and I won't comment on it because I am not nearly as familiar with what goes on in that world and what we hear about and what we don't hear about. So I just don't need to comment on it, so I won't. It was Shoto and Mista who got me into VTubers. Oh, nice. Okay. Shoto is still there though. Yeah. Well, yeah. And to be honest, I only watch Crisis and TTT from Niji. Huh. Okay. Well, are those... I'm guessing they're outside the English branch then, Syntipion. Would I be right about that? Or are they in the English branch? From V Shoujo, I like Iron Mouse. Who doesn't, to be honest? Exactly, Roy. I mean, there's a reason why she's so popular, right? Nah, they're the new... Oh, they're the new English waves. Okay. See? I can't keep up. Man. That's unfortunate time. How recent was that? Well, hopefully they're not getting the... I feel like they're probably not getting the brunt of it, hopefully, because they're new. But man, yeah, that's just unfortunate timing. Oh, Vanta's part of them too. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and then Hololive, I'd say... Mume is probably my go-to on the Hololive side of things. They have been out for a little less than a year. Oh my gosh, I'm really behind then, huh? Jeez. I don't know how I missed that. I feel like... Huh. I don't know how I missed that. I have like a separate Twitter account that I just use to keep up on VTuber stuff, but... Huh. Okay. Yeah. Totally missed that. With all the VTuber, with all the stuff going on, VTuber agencies, I prefer indie VTubers nowadays. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. With the greater freedom that indies have, they seem to be more varied in style. So you get more variety, I think, from them. Plus just not as many restrictions, right? So... Used to be a huge Calliope fan when she and the other girls first came out. Good taste. Good taste. Like I said, I don't watch Hololive a lot, but when I do check in, it does seem like they, especially the first wave, now I might be totally wrong about this, but they don't post nearly as often anymore, it seems. Or at least it's a lot more spotty than it used to be. But that's probably because they're just really successful, right? And busy and have a lot of projects going on. So there you go. Good for them. Okay. I'm chatting it up here and not making a lot of progress here, but that's okay. I'm all about chatting it up. Where was I? Okay, so I think this is set. And we can just copy this. Perhaps. Two over here. Two over there. Two over here. Two over here. And here. And finally here. You know, can I highlight this? There's gotta be, right? Gotta be a find and replace just for a certain section, right? I think that's what I want. Search and selection. Yes. Custom 1. And custom 3. Man, how about that? Efficiency. And now, I don't know why I didn't look that up sooner. Custom 3, let's do custom 4. Oh, replace all. Awesome. I think that's what we want. Just need to fix these numbers. One, two, three, four, five. And 120. And these are like, what? Length. Oh, I got my angry face on again because I keep hitting M. Need to fix that. So that's gonna be 50. 80. $24. Okay. Could I run this right now just to see how it looks? What's the comment in Python again? Pound. There we go. Okay. Can I run this? Yeah, okay. This is what it looks like at the moment. So we need to make the window larger. Do 350, I guess. We'll try that out and then bump this down. 350 minus 30 is 320, so we can do 320. And then 295. How does that look? Looks very good. So the only thing is some messages might not show up entirely, but I think that's acceptable. And then the universal apply button can be moved. The apply button for the custom messages can be moved down here. And then we could replace this side of things with a keybind input. Yeah, that would work. Man, I really don't like having 3 apply buttons. I think I'll have to fix that before I release the final version. But for tonight, let's just work on the custom message buttons. What time is it? Oh man. Okay. Well, I'll work a little bit more here, and then I'll probably call it. Custom settings. Oh yeah, because it's commented out. Back here. And for the arguments, we'll set custom 1. Custom 2. It's input, right? Yeah. Not that it has to be the same, but there we go. Then, before we fill out that function, let's custom message apply. Have that at 270. Zero. And then what are the widths for these buttons? 48. Okay. So I can set that to 48. I can't run this as it is, right? No. Because what if I just hold on. I'll comment that out real quick because now I'm curious how it looks again. Yeah, that's good. But now we have custom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys. Now we want key I, because that won't confuse me later. Key I. Yeah, okay. Feel like I should not be feeding in that many arguments. It's probably most definitely a better way to do that, but that's what we're rolling with for now. Let's get it working, and then we can worry about if we want to do it the more correct way. Yay. Yay. Then I want similar labels and buttons, but we'll reposition them a little bit. Actually, I don't want to copy them all because it's going to be a little bit different. Let me make the adjustments first. Let's call this bind. And it's going to be at an same height but different exposition. I don't know, say how does 300 look? $300 looks like this. So we don't want 300, we want probably like, how does 270 look? $270 looks better, but not quite. About 250. 250 is where it's at. And then I'll have another entry, custom one key I versus custom one key. And then place that at, that's 280 look. I want that entry to be quite a bit smaller. That is 5 look. No, probably not 5, probably 7, maybe. Let's see. Ooh, almost perfect, I think. Let me think. Let's try 290. And well, that might be that good. Yeah, I think that's fine. We could probably move it, say, to 85, and then maybe bump it up one width. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Then repeat this for all the other binds. 2, 3, 4, 5. I found it just a few seconds ago. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Place custom 1 with custom 2. I'm probably going to murder your username. Oh, I have my angry face on again. Nylarine. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But hello. And OMG, you know Python. I know a little bit of Python. I know enough to get me by. Do I know Python professionally? No. But I know enough to get the job done, so. What you see here might be spaghetti code. What is that language? No, you're right. This is Python. I'm just saying, I know Python to the extent that it gets me by. Because there's different levels of knowing something, right? So, no, you're absolutely right. Oh, you know Python. Okay. Yeah, so what you see here might be spaghetti code. And I apologize for that. But like I said, it gets the job done for me. So, works out. But I can certainly understand why someone who really knows Python well might look at this code and kind of cringe to themselves. So hopefully I don't make you cringe too hard, but did you customize your VTube model? I guess, what do you mean exactly? I did not. If you're asking if I did my VTube model myself, no, I did not. I had an artist that I got this VTube model from. Very talented. I could not do something like this. Oh, how much does it cost me? Quite a decent amount of money. Quite a decent amount. Wasn't cheap. But it was worth it because I love it. I saw it and it was posted to a marketplace and I saw it and I was in love with it and I had to have it. So I got it and I'm very happy with it. Oh, you've designed some VTube models too? It takes real talent to do that. So big respect. I've been interested in that. When I was real young, I wanted to be an artist. I was real big on art, but then somewhere along the way, I just got out of practice with it, didn't do as much art, and just fell out of it, I guess. But the rigging part, with all the meshing that seems to go on with it, I think I might be able to pick up a little bit more easily. So it's something I was thinking about looking into sometime. Oh, so you do a bunch of artsy stuff. That's awesome. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it does not look how I want it to because I didn't reposition them. And these variable names are repeated. So. Oh, I do not. Oh, well, I do have a Discord, but to be honest, I don't have it at the ready. So, but I'll keep that in mind. I don't have many. I'll give you a little, little secret here that's not obvious to a lot of people is that I don't have a lot of followers. So I'm gonna remember. I'll remember your username if I'm in the market for something. So thank you anyway. Like I said, I'll keep you in mind if I'm in the market. Right now I'm good though, but if you're just like looking to share stuff with me, that's cool too. And if it's similar to your username on here, then yeah, I can check you out afterwards. But yeah, right now I'm good. But I'm always fascinated by art. So if you have a similar username to what you have here on Twitch, I might just check you out. Gotcha. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much. Okay, I need to fix these variable names because they're repeated. They shouldn't be. And I can't just do the replace thing because so we'll just do custom key label. Yeah, that'll work. A little bit tedious, but I messed up the initial find and replace, so that's on me. Okay, and then these positions, these Y positions need to change. And voila, there we go. Very nice. Not the most aesthetically pleasing, but again, we're just going for functionality here. Yes. Woohoo! Progress. Now, custom settings is the next thing. So those inputs, they're all set, they're all ready to go. And we come back to this function, which fetches all those things from those input boxes. And then we need to go into the settings file and replace whatever's in the settings file with what's in those input boxes, which is fed in as arguments to this function. So I want to do a similar thing as I did for these functions. So now I think I can come back to these and copy them, kind of. I want these. I'll start out with these. I want this. I want to open the settings file, read what's in the settings file, and then... Okay, I think I'm capturing my display right now. I'm going to switch to window real quick because I want to go into my folder and see what lines these guys are on. Two, three, four. Four is pause. Oh no, because Python starts counting out 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Four for listen. Oh, right. Did not even think about that. So hold on. Let me comment that out real quick again. So we have the bind option for the messages, but not for the talk button. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So how do I want to do that? Maybe reorganize this a little bit. So that we have calibrate, energy, pause, basically the settings for listening. Put the calibrate down low. Here. I don't know, is my cursor? Yeah, my cursor's captured. Put calibrate down here and make this talk button similar to... Oh, but then it would need a... Okay. So I'm going to move these 3 setting rows below the custom message stuff. Bump the messages up with the talk button. make the talk button shorter, give it a little bind area, then this apply. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make a universal apply button. That's the only thing that makes sense, I think. Because it's gonna be way too confusing to have all these different apply buttons everywhere and... Alright. So... not as simple of a task as... I came into this thinking. I was like, I started late tonight, you know... quick 30-minute, 1 hour project. Yeah, I can finish up this program. No, that was funny. That was funny of me to think. But that's okay, because now I have a better idea of what I want to do with this, and progress is progress, and this is good progress. So, but it is... late here, so... I'm gonna call it. Stop there. And hopefully when I return to this, I remember what I was doing. Good work. Yeah, well, whoa. What did Roy say earlier? It was something. It was something work. No, it was good work. I'm happy with where we got tonight. And I don't know, I certainly didn't think, well, it's the weekend, I guess, right? Got some followers there on a coding stream, which I didn't foresee, but probably more has to do with the fact that it's a weekend. But productive in that respect too. Okay. Sounds good. Well, oh my gosh, it is 3 a.m. where you're at? Yeah. We need to get to bed, Syntipion. So, I'm out. 'Twas a good night. And, hope you have a good night too, Syntipion, and whoever else might be out there. Goodbye!